Hey everybody, I was down in Florida for a week back in December, Captiva Island to be exact. I was able to do a lot of bird photography, beach photography, even did a portrait shoot. Anyway, on my last full day there, decided to go out back behind our condo and see what I could find there to shoot. There's a little cove with some mangroves surrounding it, and so I went out and noticed there were quite a few birds out there. There was a egret, a cormorant, a night heron. So I started taking pictures of them, and I noticed the night heron was acting strange. He had his left wing hanging up, or up like he was trying to dry it or something. We had had some really bad storms the night before, so at first I thought that's what he was doing. But then uh, we had some wind come up, and I noticed his feet were not on a branch or a limb of the mangrove. He was just hanging there. So at this point, I realized I was going to have to do a rescue. And that day was not the best day for the rescue because the temperatures were rather cool that day. I think high 50s to low 60s Fahrenheit. Anyway, I went inside, threw on my bathing suit along with a sweatshirt since the weather was cool, and grabbed the towel and decided to go out and see how I could rescue this bird. It was not easy trying to get my way through these mangroves. They're really thick, and it took me about 10 minutes to find the right path to get out into the water. I had no idea how deep the water was. It could have been 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet deep. I did not know. Luckily, the bird where he was at was literally 2 feet from the shoreline. I was in about waist deep water anyway. And so I was able to rescue the bird, get him untangled. I just cut the line. I didn't even try to take it off. It was wrapped around his wing, and I didn't even want to bother dealing with that. So I wrapped him up in a towel, and then I had to figure out how am I going to get out. Well, people were telling me to walk over to the dock and hand the bird off, but I had no idea how deep the water got there. So I said, I'm just going to go back out the way I came in. Anyway, we got him out, called wildlife rescue. It took about an hour for somebody to show up and greet us, and they were able to take the bird away. The bird wound up going to the Crow Wildlife Rescue Center in Sanibel. And long story short, the story ends on a good note. On December 31st, we received a call from them saying the bird had been released back into the wild.